alles drauf. Und wenn du das in Ruhe...
No, it's not. Yes, it is. This is the third time. Third time I do this. Look at it. I want an answer.
Ich habe mir natürlich eine Brauerei
So don't come after me. No, I have to. No, I said don't come after me. What's your name? No, racist. I have another problem with your police officers. I'm leaving in about 20 minutes, but I'm sick of being harassed by your cops here.
By our cops?
Yes. I'm stood on the platform, minding my own business, starts interrogating me when directly across from me, Germans having a party or throwing beer bottles all over the place, do nothing, yet I'm harassed for standing 2 feet away from my bag because I might be leaving my bag as a terrorist. Are you kidding me? I'm from North American.
Yeah, but then you must know. You have to know. You do not leave your luggage under.
I'm not leaving my luggage. It's 2 feet away from me. There are Germans throwing beer bottles everywhere, right across from us.
It is enough. Only 2 feet is enough.
You're not answering the question. Why would they not go across and tell the Germans to stop throwing beer bottles? Is that okay?
No, that is not okay.
So when I actually told them, they physically saw them. They just went. Hello?
Yeah.
They physically just went down and did something else. So they're able to do that for about 5 minutes, get on the train, throwing bottles right before the train arrives, and yet I'm stood 2 feet away from my bag and I get questioned and asked for my ID. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, so we are very sorry, okay? But no, there's also
But this is the third time. I've only been in Düsseldorf 1 week.
Yeah.
It's the third time.
Yeah.
I didn't have my bags with me before.
Yeah.
So I just get questioned. I don't look like a freaking I'm not a terrorist.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, it's not okay.
We just want to look. What is your identity? That was the only reason.
Right, but my point is out of the whole station, one of your cops gave me a dirty look, then came up to platform 17. There's about 15 to 20 Germans throwing stuff all over the track. They do absolutely nothing, yet question me because I'm 2 seconds away from my bag. And then they actually said, oh yeah, I can see them, and still did nothing. Why is it okay they can do that, yet if I bend down to tie my shoelace, somehow I'm doing something wrong?
They will only tell you do not have your luggage unattended. That was the only reason for this control. There was nothing secured. We only looked after your identity.
But you know what? When I actually looked on the thing, there were other people stood even further away from their bags.
Yes,
that said nothing.
Yeah.
This is the third time in this station, and what I'm trying to say is, even if what you're saying is true, why not go across and deal with the people throwing the beer bottles? It was clearly they were German because they had the lederhosen on. They didn't even go and talk to them, yet they threw bottles and glass all over the train track. That's okay? No, I don't. Third time now in less than 1 week.
Okay, just come upstairs, okay?
Türen öffnen.
Hi.
So just so you know, I have my train at 11:30.
Okay, so the officer was confronting you. You're just going upstairs, okay?
Yes, the point is it's been security, it's been police.
Yeah.
I've actually come away from Munich because it's a very dangerous situation for me in Munich. Now everywhere I go in Düsseldorf, I'm getting nonsense. Your concept of, if I'm stood here, okay, if you want to push me, that's fine. What did you do to the 20 other people there?
Maybe we can show you. If you only stood...
Yes,
This my mikro aus.
you're completely missing my point.
So, Mister, if you only stood away 2 feet of your luggage, okay? That we saw this every day.
Yeah.
In video, you stood away only 2 feet. So there, come to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is your luggage. No, there will come someone come to you. Hey, Mister, could you tell me the time? Yeah. So just please tell me the time, what time it is, when the train goes.
Yeah.
So you are only concentrated to me, and that is enough. And
So,
so the luggage, we saw this every day. And the only thing, this always saw there are a lot of soccer fans today. Soccer fans in Düsseldorf, there are a lot of games with many alcohol. Okay, so, but this officer only prove your identity and just want to inform you, do not leave your luggage unattended.
Because you know what, I've been here for 1 week.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if you listen to me, just let me talk.
Yeah.
So I went downstairs.
Yeah.
This is on Tuesday.
Yeah.
A security guard who's here, who I've never seen before in my life, was all over me to the point I had to come here.
Yeah.
I went to the train station.
Yeah.
He said, yes, he wanted to fight you. I don't know him. He's in my head, you don't speak German. All I had was shampoo.
It was a security officer or
Security officer. Then I got the police officer came down.
Yeah.
They talked to them. As I'm turning around, your police officers are knuckling the security guards, high-fiving them like, nice job, giving them a massage.
Yeah.
Not a good representation.
Yeah.
Even today, Two of your police officers saw me specifically walk through with that because they clocked eyes with me, and I'm like, okay. Then followed me all the way up. There's about 10 other people stood further away from their bag, walked past all of them, came straight to me, and said, "Is that your bag?" I said, "Yes, officer." He said, "Stand next to your bag." I'm like, okay. Directly opposite on platform 16, there's 20 Germans, because they're all wearing the leader house and I can hear them, smashing and throwing bottles on it. And I said, so I understand the bag concept, I totally get it, but how are you allowing that straight up? How is that okay?
Was hat er denn für Probleme?
Ist das Problem, ne? Oder was?
Eigentlich ist es nicht mein Problem, es ist sein Problem.
Der Bürger stand Gleis 17, sein Koffer stand, was weiß ich, 30, 40 Meter von ihm weg und da hat er ihm nur erklärt, er soll auf seine Sachen aufpassen. Und dann hat er irgendwas gesagt, dass welche über die Gleise gelaufen sind. Die Bahnaufsicht stand draußen, die haben wir gefragt. Die hat gesagt, es kann über die Gleise laufen. Und jetzt macht er so nach.
So why not go across and ask the other people to stop smashing them? It's like one rule for one people and one rule for someone else.
Danach waren wir in der Kontrolle. Ich habe einen Sitztreffer gehabt. Da ist er gekommen und hat die Maßnahmen gestört. Da habe ich ihm gesagt, er soll weggehen. Oder er soll kurz warten, ich spreche gleich mit ihm. Er hat aber ständig reingequatscht und dann habe ich gesagt, er soll bitte weggehen.
Genau.
Er wollte sich dann beschweren, wollte meinen Namen, den habe ich ihm nicht gegeben, weil ich ihm keine Maßnahmen gegeben habe. Das ist alles.
Ja, willst du ihm dann mal erklären, was soll ich da machen?
Mach du das. Ist besser.
Okay.
Ich glaube da eh nicht.
Ja, also
ich bleib gerne dabei.
Nee, ist schon in Ordnung. Also die haben nur auf dem anderen Bein, weil er sagte, da hätten irgendwelche Deutschen, die hätten da Glasflaschen und so weiter.
Ja, haben wir ja mit der Frau nicht, stand ja draußen. Sie hat gesagt, wenn das die will, werde ich euch eh rufen, die war nicht.
So whilst they're here, if you can explain to them, on Tuesday I was here. One of the security guards tried to pick a fight with me. He was in my face because I wasn't German. For 9 minutes, followed me all over the station.
You got me a resist.
Can you let me finish my story?
Das war von Dienstag. Der ist in die Woche.
So he basically, so he was basically in my face saying, "You're not in German." For 9 minutes, I'm like, "Leave me alone." No, I'm security guard on Tuesday. So this went on for 9 minutes. This went on for 9 minutes to the point he's all over. I had to get 2 of your police officers to come down. I said, "Please deal with this." As I turn around, your police officers are high-fiving the security guards, saying it's okay. Then I get on the Deutsche Bahn train. I have a perfectly valid ticket. I want to see your passport. Are you? I said, "I'm Canadian." "You're not Canadian. Are you a terrorist?" I had to go to the Deutsche. So almost every single day I've been in Düsseldorf. Something like this has happened. Then you did this. So can you understand why?
Now I see what the problem is. But
every day it's been like this. I'm not a terrorist. I'm on vacation.
So I understand your story. But now, if you want to hear something, then I can tell you something about this. So, oder
Was du gerne machen möchtest. Ja, okay, das ist ja kein Problem.
Ich denke, das ist besser.
Das ist in Ordnung. Okay.
I'm on vacation.
Yeah,
I'm not doing anything to anyone.
Yeah, just talk to a business officer. This was officer. He said to me, the only one explained to do not let your luggage unattended. So this is one point. The second point is you disturbed this officer during the control. He was inside the control with the radio.
No, he wasn't actually. I actually said to one of the other guys, who was a Muslim, "Are you being harassed?" And he nodded.
It was just in the control. We just checked this control here on the radio, okay? So, and it's the same in North America. If there's a police officer inside the control,
you're harassing me. I've been here 1 week. It's been non-stop harassment.
Yeah, but this was the point. The police
just all it is like the police can do anything, and I can't. You're making excuses. I would never have gone and approached him if your officers hadn't followed me across the station. Why not go talk to Germans? You're totally missing the point. If you think it's okay for me, I was probably about this far away, and then Germans to throw beer bottles on the track. You think that's okay? You said nothing to them about not doing that. If I was me or a Muslim, I'd be arrested already.
If this is your point of view, then
but it's not my point of view. It's happened almost every day I've been in this station.
Yeah.
I don't have a big beard or anything.
This could be.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Just in the scenario. So if I'm on track 16, and there's those people doing that over there, why is it okay? I understand the bag thing. I get it. I'm not stupid. If they'd have done that, that's fine. But as soon as I come in the station, don't clock me, follow me, go past 10 people who are further away from their bag, and then totally not go and talk to the other people. That makes no sense.
But
if they'd done it to everyone, okay. If they'd gone and spoke to the people throwing the bottles on the track, okay, I probably wouldn't even come and spoke to you, but they didn't.
Yeah, but this will not do every officer, or? Not. Okay.
Honestly, you're making excuses, my friend. Why is this funny?
Listen, it's the same like in America.
Sorry, I'm not American. I'm not American.
I would say in America, North American doesn't matter. If you want to discuss there as a police officer, there will not be such a discussion like this. There's no, I just want to tell you why this officer talked to you. This was the reason of your luggage, not because you're looking like a terrorist or anything. There are a lot of pickpocketing reports of tourists who miss their baggage. This city.
Can I tell you one thing? I left Munich because of harassment and getting punched, kicked on the S-Bahn. Harassed, kicked, punched on the Deutschbahn. There is a police report in Munich for me receiving death threats, which is now being investigated by a criminal. I've now come to several of your cities, and the same thing happens. How can I be in one city, Düsseldorf, which I actually quite like, be almost physically attacked by one of your, security officer, to the point I'm in here, and he said, he wanted to fight you. I said, if I did that to a cop, would I be arrested? He said, 100%. He said, you're not a cop, you're a civilian. I said, so that's okay? So your cops refused to log a report because they couldn't be bothered. When they actually went and spoke to the security guard who came back, they're like, don't worry about it. As I'm walking up the stairs, they're high-fiving each other. That's cool, right? So then, on the Deutschbahn, as soon as I get on, the Deutschbahn guy comes past about 20 people, nothing. I have a totally valid ticket. Where are you from? Canada. No, you're not. Driver's license. What job do you have? What's your address?
A German radio.
Yes, but also on the Deutschbahn. So I have about 20 to 30 reports of harassment. Then I get this today. My point is, if it's about the bag, I agree with you, but it's not. They saw me, and now the police are known to me because of the situation I came in, right? So what do you mean? You're agreeing with me that I am known?
I don't know if you're known. I just heard it on the radio. I don't know. I can't see them.
So just one scenario, and then I gotta go get my drinks. I'm sick of this. Why is it that if they see me, they walk past 10 people who are further away from their bag than me, approach me, stay, and I never said nothing. I said, yes, this is my bag, and I stood next to it. I said, police officer, can you just explain to me? And I said it to him. I said, can you explain to me why you find it necessary to tell me about my bag when clearly they're massively drunk, creating havoc, and throwing bottles on, and you know what he turned around and said? Can you exactly tell me which one it is that's doing that? Come on. Really? In the age of terrorism, why are you laughing? It's not funny. It's not funny. You guys are supposed to be protecting people.
Look, it's just like funny. You come to me. I just want to explain you. And you just treat all police officers like we're only looking for tourists or
No.
Like as a tourist.
No.
So I just want to explain you. Okay.
It's not a one-off incident. This keeps happening.
What
am I doing? Do I look like I'm going to do something?
No. You look to me like a tourist.
Right.
A tourist.
But the point is,
but not like a tourist.
So But the point is, if I have a situation in Munich, and then I come to Düsseldorf, I've only been here less than 7 days. I have a security officer that wants to fight me. Deutschbahn. It's all recorded. They've actually apologized for that. Then I have this. It makes no sense if I'm a cop. Logically, right? I'm an IT project manager. I'm not a stupid guy. If one guy is saying, right, this is your bag, okay, fair enough. But you blatantly ignore people damaging property right in front of you.
This is in Germany. This is our weekend soccer problem. These are soccer fans in Germany.
But why would you not go and at least say stop?
With only two people, with only two officers here?
So it's okay to approach one?
No.
What you're saying is that's okay.
They're approaching you and just tell you about your luggage. They do not be cruel to you or anything. They just want to tell you, do not leave your luggage. There's no other problem.
Why not speak to the other 10 people who walk past?
I don't know.
I'm just saying. And your explanation is from the soccer fans?
Yeah.
So because there was only 2 police officers and they can do anything they want, your
No.
police officers are not going to
No.
because there's too many people?
No.
It doesn't make any sense what you're saying, my friend.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's okay. Just try to explain these. If I would be North American, yeah. So I'm not speaking.
What time is it, sir? Yeah, I got it. So, it doesn't logically make any sense what you're saying.
Okay.
Why is it funny? You're a cop. And you slammed the door on me? Bravo. Fucking bitch. Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Slam the door on me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, it's just unbelievable.